Welcome back. Let's get started with step 2. So we have our workspace set up. Now we can go straight into it. So the way it works is if you see this left hand side component here as a spreadsheet table with the headers there where you will be inputting the data, and this will automatically, so you cannot input anything on it. It's just showing you the Gantt chart, the schedule there. So let's take an example. So the way it works is we just input the task name here. So we have our 5 columns that we've, or 5 or 6 columns if you count start and finish as 2, where you can start inputting your data. So if we take, let's say, an IT project where we need to gather requirements, by default the application takes 1 day with a question mark. So question mark, that means that needs to be confirmed, but I don't need 5 days. I want 1 day, sorry, I need 5 days. So it puts the dates there automatically based on today's date. We don't worry about predecessor, so that's for the dependencies that we'll see later on. And then we assign a resource. So there's 2 ways to do this, as mentioned. So the one way is just to input it directly into this. So I'm just new project. I'm just going to put business analyst here. The other way is we can go into the resource, we can assign resource. So I've already created several resources there, but also we can input, if it's a resource that is not in this list, we can input the resource directly in there. So for instance, if I do the other task, what do? We write design document. Same thing here. I will be putting 10 days, and here I will put business analyst, but this time I will just select it from the list. So this list shows what you have in the assign resource component here, and also what you have previously input. So there's 2 ways to do this. So write design document, after just put development, let's put 5 days. Let's put developer, so that's a new resource. And then what do? We test for 5 days, and we put a tester here. So I will be inputting the tester directly in here. So now resource list is getting a bit bigger. There is a tester as well. So you can obviously put resource name as opposed to if you know already, let's say you can put John here. So now what I have is I have John included as well in here. I have John and I have tester here, just in case there's a tester that I don't know the name yet. And what do we do after the testing? We just implement, and I will just say this is only 1 day for implementation. And who will be doing that? Well, let's say the developer will be doing this. And then we get sign off. And let's say it takes 1 day, and let's say the project manager will do that. So we have input all our tasks here. I'm just going to widen this a little bit so it's all on the same size. So we have all our tasks here. Microsoft project by default has put the resource on the right hand side here, and the length of the task is being represented here. So you have the date here, which is the first day, the 23rd is here. This is the date I have here, and the longest task is this one. We finished the Wednesday, the 5th of August. So what I have input here now is being represented on this side.